Okay guys, so here we are with our little AC adapter. What we're going to do now is I'm going to show you where the micro SD card is inserted into the unit, and then we're going to plug into power and show you how to activate it with the Pro iCam app and change a few settings and all that sort of stuff. So if we go ahead and we turn the unit over, you'll find the unit's ID number on the bottom here, and you'll find these dotted arrows. So what we want to do is slide down that little dotted arrow section, and it exposes a small micro SD card slot. We then want to put the micro SD card in with the words facing the plug. We're going to push it until it clicks, so I'll be real quiet here and we might be able to hear it. Just like that. You then go ahead and reinstall your cover, so it all looks normal, and then we go ahead and plug it into our PowerPoint and get it all fired up. So now what should happen is there should be a couple of little lights appear over here. There we go. So here we are with our iPhone. So what you want to go ahead and do is make sure you've downloaded the Pro iCam app there first of all. Once you've plugged the unit in, leave it for about a minute and then follow along with me. So you've plugged the unit in, you've left it a minute. Now what we want to go ahead and do is we want to go to our settings tab, our Wi-Fi settings, and we want to look for CM6B4E. So we'll just click on that one, and we're going to wait until this 4G symbol up here turns into a Wi-Fi symbol. There we are. So now we go back to the app. Then we're simply going to hit in the top right hand corner, there's a little plus with a circle on it. So we're going to hit there. We're going to go add new online camera and search LAN. There's our new device there. So you simply click on it, press OK, and it adds it down here. Now it's going to prompt me to change the password. So for our testing purposes, we're just going to change it to 123456 to make it nice and easy. And if I click on it and turn our phone around, we'll get our live feed. So there I am, I'm going to wave, hello.
You're going to get, there's the cameraman, his show name nameless. We are getting a little bit of interference coming through here because of running it through a extension cord plugged into a power board with 4 other lights plugging into it in the studio. So that's what you're seeing there, is that little bit of interference. We'll try and chop some of this audio into it as well so you can get an idea of the audio. But as you can see,
I wiggle my thumb. It's pretty quick. Pretty quick indeed. So a couple of things you might want to change on here are the way it activates and the way it records. So if we click on the little gear and then we click on device settings, the first thing you want to do is go into alarm config, and you want to turn on motion detection sensitivity. So we want to turn that to normal, and we want to press OK. So now the unit's only going to trigger when it detects movement. The next thing is we want it to only record when it detects movement. So we go to SD card record config, and we change it from record all day to record on alarm, and we press OK. That way now it's only going to record when it's triggered for movement, and it's only going to do it for 3 minutes. So under file length there, you can adjust how long it would record for, anywhere between a minute and 60 minutes. 3 is the Goldilocks number. It's not too long and it's not too short. So that's why we tend to stick with 3. From here, the next thing I want to adjust is the time, so that all my recordings are time and date stamped. I want to press sync with app time, and I want to press OK. Now everything I record from this point on will all be time and date stamped. You may have seen a couple of little blue alerts coming up at the top up here. If I click on alarm, because I've left notifications on, it'll actually give me photos. So you can see there the photos of us doing a little demonstration, all time and date stamped, 2nd July, 11:34. So it makes it all nice and easy to see when and how it's been triggered. Being that we've got a memory card in there as well, I can go to the recordings tab, and I click on the memory card and click on camera, and it's got all the recordings there that we've done on it so far. So it makes it nice and easy to access your recordings remotely as well. Now to get this working on your Wi-Fi network so you can view it anywhere, the final step you'd need to do is go to the gear, device settings, Wi-Fi config, and you'd need to select your network. So for me here, it's Netgear 66. I'd then input my password. So we'll blur this out, make it look like one of those fancy videos. And it's going to come up with a reboot message. That's okay. Now what we're going to do is we have to leave it for about 5 minutes before we go back and check on it. So ideally it's saying device reboot. It's going to say online here, but what we're going to do is we're just going to close this down. We're going to go back to our Wi-Fi settings. I'm going to turn my Wi-Fi off completely, and I'm going to give it about 5 minutes, and we'll go back into the app and I'll show you exactly what it should look like if you've done everything correctly. Alright guys, so here we are. I've left it a little bit longer than I said, but we want to go to Pro iCam now. And at the bottom it should say, so it's saying connecting, so I'm on 4G. We'll just wait till it sorts itself out. So there it is, online. So now if I click on it and I wave my hand in front of it, there we go. So it's online, I'm on 4G at the top, and I could now be anywhere in the world with this phone and view whatever footage from the AC adapter I'd like remotely whenever I want. So it makes it nice and easy to do. Again, I can access all the recordings, so if I go recordings, I click on the memory card, click on camera, you'll see now there's a lot more than we had previously. But yeah, it's that easy to do. I click on alarms and I've got even more pictures that we took from it. So there's some more wonderful pictures of us doing our thing. There's some pictures of my finger. So it's that easy to get sorted out. You do need to have a little bit of patience with it, like I said, to get to this final stage. But if you persevere with it and you give it that amount of time, then it should be that easy to get yourself all hooked up. If you do have any issues with it, don't forget to reach out to us in the comments. We'll include a little bit of a demonstration video that we shot previously with one of the other guys here stealing some stuff. He's not the greatest of thieves, but if you click on the link below, please comment on that video as well. I know he'll like it. And if we can do anything, please don't hesitate to reach out to us, guys. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you on the next video.